Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. And we are just 1 week away from SummerSlam. Kicking it off with the Samoan submission machine, the reigning, defending television champion, Samoa Joe. This is the way we like to kick it off, ladies and gentlemen. Samoa Joe arrives here tonight as the TV champion, but will he leave the TV champion? That is the question. Samoa Joe has said, it came from his mouth. He said, as long as I have this championship, I will be defending it every single week until I lose it. And so far, that does not look like happening to Samoa Joe. But who is his opponent this week? Wait a minute. Up on the Tron, it's Mike Kanellis. Well, this has thrown up some absolutely unbelievable opponents for Samoa Joe. They have come from everywhere, and tonight it's Mike Kanellis who's going to roll the dice. And he is looking trim, he is looking fit. This man has had his battles in the past, but tonight Mike Kanellis looks to right all those wrongs and laden himself in gold. Samoa Joe versus Mike Kanellis. An unlikely matchup, but a real good one, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a hell of a way to get on the final road to SummerSlam. We are just a week away, just days away, ladies and gentlemen. But we have an enormous roadblock to get through for all of the athletes and competitors on this roster. Samoa Joe, will he make it to SummerSlam as the television champion? Will he even defend the title? Or will it be Mike Kanellis defending the title at SummerSlam? So many questions unanswered, and we are about to answer the first one here tonight as Mike Kanellis is going to go one-on-one with Samoa Joe for that TV championship. That title has really gone up a notch since Samoa Joe made the decision that he would be defending it every single time. And Joe, look at this, takes the headlock straight away. And Mike Kanellis is going to find himself under a hell of a lot of pressure here because Joe has just been firing on all cylinders in some of the best matches that we have seen here. But look out, Kanellis got out of the way. Kanellis looking trim, looking really light on his feet. Oh, what a chop, and another one. And Joe is taking it to Mike Kanellis, who's going to come at him here. This is what he's got to do. This is what he has to do. Try and wear the bigger man down. You can see the size difference right there when they're side by side. But that doesn't mean anything when you can hit someone flush in the face. As Kanellis throws that right hand and Joe just shrugged it off. Didn't think anything of it at all. Joe is just chopping the hell out of him. Look at the welts on the chest already. Kanellis now draped over. Oh no. Oh no. God almighty. Jesus. The knees just collapse him down and Samoa Joe just patrols his yard. The 20 by 20 squared circle. And Joe is saying, you got to get your ass back in the ring right now, Mike. And Kanellis is going to do it. Kanellis straight back into the ring. And now in. Oh no, Kanellis got the knees up. Kanellis got the knees up and then laced him with a clothesline. Absolutely laced him with a clothesline. And now here comes Mike. Throwing everything at Joe here. Lively crowd. On the road to SummerSlam. Just days away. Unbelievable atmosphere around this building. It has been all month. Now Samoa Joe. Irish whip. Kanellis off. Oh my! Look at the elevation he gets there. Just pops him up into the air. And then drills him down. And Joe's saying, you ain't got anything on me. And that may be true here. Oh, look out though, Kanellis. He's got the pace. He's got to work on the legs here. He's got to try and do something. Try and pull something out of the locker. This is your chance. But Joe fires back. He's so powerful. And now Joe. European uppercut. Man, what a hot start. Samoa Joe has spent just the longest time. Oh, just taking out opponent after opponent. Oney Lorcan and Shelton Benjamin. Now Mike Kanellis. They've been some of the best matches we've had in the series, let alone just on Monday Night Raw. Joe now picks up Mike Kanellis and just hangs him up on the top rope. And now the referee is calling Joe off here. He's checking on Mike. I think he landed pretty hard on his neck. And Samoa Joe is kind of toying with Kanellis here at the moment. Man, what an upset this would be if Mike Kanellis could get the job done here tonight on Monday Night Raw. But look at this, Joe. Joe is literally just stalking him, and then a unbelievable spinning back fist. But here comes Kanellis again. He's thinking, I've fought through much harder than this. And now Mike Kanellis with a big boot sends Samoa Joe all the way over the top. And what a feel-good story this would be for Kanellis if he could get it done. His wife Maria sitting at home with their young child, watching the father go to work. And look at Joe though. He's going to go to work himself here. Look at that shot right to the solar plexus. Collapses him down. Samoa Joe going to work on the outside. There's a hard chop. And this is a real tough day at work for Mike Kanellis. Samoa Joe may just take the count out here. Maybe have some mercy. Oh no. He does the opposite. He breaks the count. And now Joe is lining him up here. Look at this guy for the shot. No. Kanellis fires back. Kanellis fires back here. Hard right hands. Collapses Joe down to a knee. This may be the only opportunity he'll get. He's throwing wildly. Swinging everything at Joe. Mike Kanellis now to the top rope. Joe just trying to get himself up. Kanellis from behind. Oh, he looked for the drop kick. Joe saw him out of the corner of his eye. And now Samoa Joe, look out. German suplex from hell. Stunts the momentum of Mike Kanellis. And Samoa Joe takes back control just like that. The flick of a switch. And Samoa Joe again, and the referee's calling him off again. Kanellis is really struggling here. But I think Joe's had enough. I don't think Joe cares. Look at this, he just rolls him over. Samoa Joe ignoring the referee here and taking it to Mike Kanellis. This match probably should be over. It probably should be called off here. Kanellis in some huge trouble. Oh, another chop. Another chop, and Joe's saying, just give up. And Kanellis ain't going to give up like that. Here he comes. He's going to fight back. Joe with a shot, though. Then from behind, trying to take him. How many second wins has this guy got in the tank? I reckon he's on about his 7th win. Kanellis telling him all about it. Saying, I ain't going anywhere. And now Mike Kanellis, what is this? Brings him in. DDT! Hangman's DDT to Samoa Joe. And now Kanellis with a shot sends Joe off the ropes and a hip toss. Hip toss. Joe's in big trouble here. Kanellis super kick. Joe's out. Joe's done. It was on the button, right on the jaw, right on the sweet spot, but Joe peels the shoulder off the canvas. And hasn't this just gone up a notch here? Kanellis fighting with everything he's got, fighting for his family here, fighting for his livelihood. He could change his life by beating Samoa Joe here tonight. And Kanellis again, taking it to the head of Samoa Joe. This is what you're going to do, Mike. This is how you can change your destiny. This is how you can make it. This is how you can do it. Goes for the boot again, but Joe, no. Joe sent him to the outside of the ring. Incredibly smart from Samoa Joe. Oh, spinning back fist and a chop again. Oh my God. But he's going to fire back. He's going to fire back. Kanellis now. Look out. Knockout shot to the temple. Mike Kanellis into the cover. One. That's it. That's it. New television champion. No. Samoa Joe able to kick out. Extraordinary performance. Gut check time for Kanellis. Gut check time for Joe. Incredible battle to start Monday Night Raw. Kanellis now. Gonna risk it all. Gonna risk it all. No. Samoa Joe got the knees up. Joe got the knees up. And now Joe up on the shoulders. Down. Oh my God. That planted him, and then Joe down with the senton across the ribs, and Samoa Joe off the second rope then. That is it. No air, no energy, nothing left in the tank, but he kicks out. My goodness me. Kanellis fighting with everything he's got. Oh, Joe with a huge shot sends him to the outside of the ring. Uh-oh, Joe is thinking of a full head of steam here. Extraordinary stuff. Samoa Joe takes out Mike Kanellis. A man that size shouldn't be able to fly like that, but Samoa Joe ain't like everybody else. That's why he's been absolutely unbelievable. Oh, look out, went for the shot to the gut, but Kanellis moved, and he rolled up Joe. It's a picture-perfect roll-up here. He's got him now. Oh, I thought he had him. And Kanellis now, he's taken his opportunity. The crowd right behind him. They want to see a new champion. Irish whip from Joe. Oh, no. What a shot that was from Samoa Joe. Kanellis sent into the corner. Joe, back elbow, enziguri combination. And Samoa Joe may have knocked him out. Oh no, and then he caught him. Coquina clutch. If he grapevines the body, it's over. There's no escape for Mike Kanellis here. There's no escape. He's exhausted. He's got to tap out or pass out. Samoa Joe retains again in another real good one. Kanellis bought the fight. I thought he had it right here. I thought we had a new champion right here. Look at how close the referee is to coming down, but then Coquina clutch. And that is all she wrote. And it's night-night for Mike Kanellis. But I tell you what, these guys that are standing up, these guys that are doing their thing for this Samoa Joe TV Championship Weekly Open Challenge. One day, Samoa Joe will get stopped. Or will he? That is the question. But ladies and gentlemen, there is absolutely no stopping the road to SummerSlam. It continues here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, when Killian Dane takes on The Miz. They finally get their hands on each other. The Miz will be quaking in his boots. But your main event of the evening will be Drew McIntyre versus Johnny Gargano. There's bad blood all over Monday Night Raw, and some of it will be spilt here tonight. And Shane McMahon has stormed out here. I don't know what the meaning of this is. Shane McMahon just storming out. No music, no fanfare, nothing. This will be interesting. Shane McMahon addressing Rusev. What? Well, of course he would. Of course he would take up Rusev on the match now, after Drew McIntyre maimed him. You gotta be kidding me. Shane McMahon must know more about Rusev's injury than we do. There's no way he would take the match if there was any chance that Rusev would be showing up at SummerSlam. My goodness. Well, this is outrageous, ladies and gentlemen. Shane McMahon has accepted Rusev's match at SummerSlam. And if Rusev loses, he's fired. You have to believe that Shane McMahon has a plan up his sleeve.
One person gave me some advice when I started wrestling. It was actually Blue Meanie. And he goes, Matt, just remember this. You'd rather want somebody to tell you to tone it down and take it back than tell you to tone it up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Riddle coming very, very soon. But right here, right now, it's time to settle an issue that has been going on for quite some time. The mind games are over. It's time to get physical. It's time to step in the ring. It's time to fight. But how much of Killian Dane is in this fight? Because Killian Dane has been the recipient of several attacks from D-Generation X. He seems to have been targeted by this renegade group. And Killian Dane, you know, ain't going to take that lying down, but we know that his opponent, The Miz, is crafty and can't have a hell of a lot left either. He was thrown from the stage a couple of weeks ago. He hasn't been seen since. He returns from the injuries that he sustained here tonight. My goodness me, ladies and gentlemen. Combustible doesn't even describe what we still have in store on Monday Night Raw, and we still have this match. The Miz is in the house. To a pretty good reaction, it has to be said. Maybe people sympathize with The Miz. Maybe they're not interested in seeing The Miz get his head kicked in. I don't think they're going to have a choice. Because when you face Killian Dane, that seems to be your fate. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, more singles action rolling on, more singles action to come in your main event. Drew McIntyre, Johnny Gargano. They have been intertwined in recent weeks. Johnny Gargano wants some comeuppance for Drew McIntyre after his attack after the tag team main event we had a number of weeks ago, but Johnny Gargano may have bitten off more than he could chew here tonight, I believe. I would not be willingly stepping in the ring with someone like Drew McIntyre, particularly the fact that Drew McIntyre is so hyper-focused on becoming the World Heavyweight Champion at SummerSlam. It goes on dead last. It's Cruz and McIntyre in the main event. But we have to zero in on the action, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway. Killian Dane and The Miz going straight at it, and Killian Dane with a shot right to the ribs. And Dane, oh no. Miz throwing everything at him, and Dane having absolutely none of it. Dane still bandaged up. He has not been able to recover at all. And now Dane, oh, shot to the back. Miz is in huge trouble. Oh my God. Dane just knocked him over the top. And that is absolutely extraordinary as Dane takes it to The Miz on the outside with that chop. Sends him back in the ring. Killian Dane already having his way with The Miz here. This is not good if you are The Miz. Oh no. Miz already in huge trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Wincing around in pain, and look at this. Oh no. Oh! And Dane again. Loading him up for another one. Not three. Not three in a row. Oh my. Miz is just getting absolutely dismantled here. And Dane, showing his power. Just dropping the Miz on his back, and Miz is already hurt. This match is probably already over. Dane. Oh no. Oh no. What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh my God. Killian Dane launches the Miz to the floor. Dane has had enough. I blame D-Generation X for this, because Killian Dane has had more than enough. They've awoken the beast. They've awoken the beast of Belfast. And now look out. Oh no. Uh-oh. This is not good for the Miz. You could count to 1,000,000. It's over. An absolute, unmitigated statement from Killian Dane here tonight. He destroys the Miz. And if I'm D-Generation X, I'm taking note, because this guy doesn't let you get away with your antics. He won't let you get away with it. Killian Dane is victorious. Killian Dane is fired up. Killian Dane is pissed off. Killian Dane is dangerous. About as convincing a performance as you could have wanted, ladies and gentlemen, but look on the ramp here. Look at this. All three members of D-Generation X. Killian Dane wants to go. Slits the throat. Big E looks on. And well, that action speaks for itself. That Killian Dane ain't gonna let this slide. Tension is off the scale. Wow. Shane McMahon. Maybe there's only Lorcan. Well, only Lorcan's going to get an opportunity next week on Raw after SummerSlam. I agree with his shirt. Only rules. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, Monday Night Raw rules tonight, because we are set for even more action. It has been non-stop. It will remain that way for as long as we are here, ladies and gentlemen. And Shelton Benjamin in the house after coming so close to becoming the television champion against Samoa Joe. Shelton Benjamin is back to try his hand again. But this time it won't be for a championship, but it is against one of the best in the world. Well, Shelton Benjamin would rate himself in that ilk as well. Shelton Benjamin has a real tall task here tonight. Because Shelton Benjamin is going to need to be phenomenal. Because he's taken on AJ Styles. The phenomenal one has arrived. Massive ovation. And this man is on the cusp of potentially climbing a little bit further up the mountain. It has been a long journey for AJ Styles. There has been many roadblocks, but he has an opportunity of a lifetime at SummerSlam to book himself a World Heavyweight Championship match against whomever the champion is after SummerSlam, whether it be Drew McIntyre or Apollo Crews. AJ Styles, though, if you want to talk roadblocks, has an absolutely incredible roadblock in Andrade Cien Almas, and potentially Ricochet as well. Because if Ricochet signs to Monday Night Raw, it'll be Almas, Styles, and Ricochet for that honor of taking on the World Heavyweight Champion. But Styles has to get through this one as the bell rings. Shelton Benjamin, AJ Styles lock up in the middle of the ring. Another somewhat dream match here. Top wrist lock here on Shelton Benjamin, who then takes the headlock on Styles. Man, hasn't the matchups lately here on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live just been off the charts, ladies and gentlemen? It's what the road to SummerSlam is all about. Everybody trying to prove themselves. Everybody's just trying to prove their worth. Everybody's trying to climb to the top of the mountain, and that has been the case for AJ Styles since WrestleMania. Styles lost to Finn Balor at WrestleMania. He went almost all the way in the King of the Ring tournament. He was thwarted by all of this ESM antics and the jilted Dolph Ziggler. And it was just so unlucky that Styles was in that predicament. But here, as we zero in the action, Styles may end it here with an armbar. Trading submissions. Shelton Benjamin will try and work his way out here. He's obviously got that incredible amateur wrestling background. It's Benjamin now. Irish whip on Styles and then plants him down with a spine buster for the ages. And have a look at that up on the ramp. It is my understanding that Andrade Cien Almas is away promoting SummerSlam in Mexico. Let's see here. Oh, look out. Styles, though, took it down. It's hard to concentrate on what's going on. I'm trying to look up on the ramp here to see if maybe Almas actually is here. It seems as though Zelina Vega is just doing his bidding for him while he's on that SummerSlam promotional tour of Mexico. Styles now is trying to wrestle Shelton Benjamin, but he's so strong he couldn't get him to move. Styles is trying to stay on Benjamin here. Styles now, oh, he managed to lift him up on his shoulders here. And Styles, look out, oh, dunked him over the top, hung him up on the top rope. And AJ Styles is cooking with gas. He's trying to build momentum ahead of SummerSlam. And he's built momentum in the ring. Massive suicide dive to the outside. This place on their feet. Zelina Vega watches on. Her client Andrade Cien Almas made the very last two of the King of the Ring. Fell short to Daniel Bryan. Now, oh, look out. Springboard blockbuster from AJ. Now Styles sends him into the corner. Shelton Benjamin, oh, trying to go for the top, but Benjamin flew back, and an unbelievable knee for Benjamin. Takes down Styles. He's in trouble here. Benjamin off the second rope. And now Benjamin's going to go to the other second rope. Beautiful offense. Clip the forehead of AJ Styles with that elbow. And Benjamin's feeling it. Zelina Vega watches on, doing the scouting for her client. Andrade Cien Almas is unable to be here tonight due to commitments beyond his control. Not ideal preparation. I'm sure he'd probably rather be in AJ Styles' position having a match. Styles lashes out. Shelton Benjamin really is good to get the gears turning, to get everything running. Oh, look out, Benjamin. Speaking of running, Styles ran straight into that turnbuckle. Benjamin looking for a suplex. Styles got the knee down on the top of the head. And now Styles with a snap suplex of his own. What a wonderful exchange by these two incredible athletes. Styles now sends him into the corner. A hard clothesline. Styles finally lands the clothesline. And Shelton Benjamin is in place. 450 on the button. Springboard 450 on the button too. Has he done enough to put him away? Not quite. Zelina Vega really keeping a close eye on this match. She will be taking mental notes. She'll watch back the footage. That's what she does. That is one of the real reasons that Almas has been so successful here on Monday Night Raw as Benjamin. Oh, look out! Face first goes Styles. Shelton Benjamin leapt into it, drilled his face into the canvas. Styles is done. No. Oh, my. Vega looks on. She's maybe seeing some holes in AJ Styles' game here. As Benjamin now all the way to the top. He may be thinking the 450 again. No! No water in the pool. And Styles rolled up Benjamin again, one. Has he done it? Is Styles going to steal it? No. No. Wait a minute. Benjamin with a reversal. Benjamin reversed it, but Styles reversed Benjamin this time. They're trading pinfalls here. Is that enough? Is it enough? No, Benjamin kicks out. And Styles plants him with a DDT. It's back and forth. It's as good as you'll see. And now Styles all the way to the top. Frog splash. Down on Benjamin. Trading pinfalls again too. This might be the last one. No. Shelton Benjamin not going away that easily. Pele kick may do it though. That may do it. Styles now gonna go to the top. Gonna look for his very own coup de grace. Gotta be thinking, spiral tap, no! He misses it, and Benjamin, reverse DDT, and now Shelton Benjamin, he goes to the top, Benjamin hits the 450 this time, He's got to recover quick enough to make the cover. Down into the cover now. Referee perfect position. He was waiting. Oh, the hesitation. The hesitation just like against Joe. It may have cost him this match. As Benjamin with a hard right-hander. Styles sends him into the corner. And now Benjamin's going to load him up here. Maybe a last-ditch effort here. Shot to the lower back. What is he planning? What is Benjamin doing? No. Oh my God! Avalanche German suplex on the button. 1, 2. Styles landed on his face, but he's still alive. And Zelina Vega has the best seat in the house for this unbelievable matchup. Benjamin wanting Styles in. Hangs him up, and Benjamin back in the ring. Styles in enormous trouble. Oh no, Styles jacked the jaw. He jacked the jaw of Benjamin. He takes him up once again. Styles going back to the well, sending him to the outside. Styles demands that he gets to his feet. What has he got planned here? Phenomenal forearm from the inside out. And now Styles all the way to the top. Can he hit it? This time he does. Spinal tap. It's over. 1, 2. Yes. No. It's an unbelievable match. Benjamin has barely anything left in the tank. Styles with his ring presence to the outside. Can he deliver it? Phenomenal forearm. 1, 2. Got him. What a match. Shelton Benjamin pushed him to his limits. It was about as good a performance as you could have hoped for. But Styles just has that little bit of class. He has that extra gear that he can find and that he is finding. And maybe, just maybe, he'll find it against that woman's client at SummerSlam, and then he will head to a World Heavyweight Championship match to try and cap this comeback story. But is this man going to be standing in the way? There's Ricochet, has a huge decision to make. And what is this now? Is this on? I think I'm live. They cut my mic during that whole thing. Seth Rollins. Are we live? Seth Rollins wants the chance to do it again. The United States champion. He's heading for his rematch at SummerSlam with Chad Gable. Ricochet cannot be seriously contemplating joining that group. Man. I think he is. I think he is seriously considering it. Seth Rollins trying to warn him against it. Can't blame him. What must be going through that man's mind? So many options. Ladies and gentlemen, back here in Grand Rapids in the arena. And it's going to be Candice LeRae coming out here for singles action. If she looks a little bit trepidatious, ladies and gentlemen, she has every right to be, but man, some propaganda being thrown around by Elite Sports Management, thanking their supporters, and I know there's plenty of you. We see you all the time, but come on. I mean, let's get real here. How long does this have? How long do the legs have? Or is this going to go on forever? I sure as hell hope not. But we need to zero in, ladies and gentlemen. Some women's action. We have a huge undisputed women's championship match coming up at SummerSlam, and this woman will be one half of that match. She'll be taking on Peyton Royce. It is also the final of the Mae Young Classic. And I can tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, exclusively right here, right now, your special guest commentator will be Roz from Film Production 816. He will be on board, on deck, at SummerSlam for the final of the Mae Young Classic, which culminates in crowning an undisputed women's champion. And who will win, in my estimation? I think it's an absolute no-brainer, to be honest. I think this woman, Shayna Baszler, walks out of SummerSlam with that championship. I'm not giving Peyton Royce no chance, but I'm giving her a very, very slim chance of walking out with the title. And this is going to be an interesting matchup, ladies and gentlemen, because as we saw at King of the Ring, Candice LeRae fought Dakota Kai for the chance to try and face Shayna Baszler in the Mae Young Classic. Dakota Kai fell short. Candice LeRae steps up in her Monday Night Raw debut right here, right now, to take on Shayna Baszler, and we are underway. Referee rings the bell, and Candice goes for a big double axe handle, misses. Oh no! Shayna does not miss. Shayna does not miss. Candice has got the heart of a lion, and I tell you, I said it in the lead up to the match at King of the Ring when Dakota Kai was facing Candice LeRae. Said I wouldn't mind seeing Candice LeRae go, because she's fought not only women, but men all over the world. She's had some of the most classic battles in companies like PWG, where she has had absolutely extraordinary matches. And, well, Shayna Baszler has the strength and the unbridled brutalness that we've seldom seen from anyone, man or woman. Candice LeRae, though, has taken it to Shayna Baszler here, but look at this. The MMA background of Shayna Baszler makes her incredibly dangerous. She takes down the arm. Look at this. She knows all the tricks. She knows all the tricks of the trade. Joint manipulation. It's all there. The striking capacity is off the charts. Everything that Shayna Baszler does absolutely sucks to take. Shayna Baszler is displaying that right here, right now. Oh no, with those knees. We saw him earlier from Samoa Joe. And I guess she's kind of similar to Joe in a lot of ways. She's destructive. She uses a rear naked choke as a finisher as well. And if you call her the female Samoa Joe, I don't think that's too much of a bad thing. But I tell you what, she might be a little bit too full of herself here, because she's playing to the crowd. She knows the crowd doesn't like her. And here comes Candice now. Here comes Candice LeRae. Oh my God, that shot sent her to the outside. Candice wasting no time. Hurricane Runner on the floor. Quick as a hiccup, Candice LeRae takes control of this match, stomping on the face. Stomping on the face of Shayna Baszler, and this is what I'm talking about. Candice LeRae is as tough as a pair of old boots. And now, LeRae all the way up to the top. Uh-oh, no. She got caught. She got caught. This is not good. Hung up on the top rope. Hung up on the top rope, but Candice is going to stay in the fight. Oh, but for how long? For how long? Look at this, just laughing at her. Just laughing at LeRae here. Now Baszler with a shot. Look at this disrespect. Look at the disrespect here. Waving the arms around cockily. And there we go. Come on, Candice. I'm about sick of all of these antics from Shayna Baszler. I want to see the ego checked. Candice LeRae is really checking it at the moment. Look at this. Hurricane Rana. And she's got her stunned here. Candice has her stunned. Candice now with a full head of steam with a knee and sends it to the outside. Candice LeRae cooking with gas. Man, what a win this would be. This would almost guarantee you to be the #1 contender regardless of if Shayna Baszler is to win at SummerSlam. You'd have to put Candice LeRae right up there in the pecking order. Oh no. Off the ring post, and I think that may have hurt the arm more than anything of Candice LeRae. Shayna Baszler is just absolutely ruthless. Look at this, just stepping on her. Stepping on the gut of Candice LeRae, and now she has that head grate behind the neck, just hammering away on the softest part of the skull, right on the crown with those shots. Illegal in MMA. Referee would maybe disqualify her for the elbows to the top of the head. Shayna Baszler's just laughing at Candice LeRae, who is just thrown out on the mat. Helpless, and look at this, she blows her a kiss. No doubt sending a message to Peyton Royce, who did that to her in the contract signing. But Candice LeRae, she caught the leg. She caught the leg, and now Candice is rocking and rolling. Great ring presence though from Shayna Baszler to roll out, but Candice ain't gonna let her have it that quick and that easy. And Candice there with a hangman neck breaker. Candice back in control here. Come on, you've got to do it. Candice LeRae now drags her to the middle. What is she thinking here? Oh, look at this. Gargano escape. Gargano escape. A tribute to her husband, who's in the main event tonight. Candice LeRae with the Gargano escape. Shayna Baszler may have to give it up. It'll be poetic justice. Oh, look at the knee. Right to the back of the head and then a left hand. Right to the skull. Right to the skull. And now picks her up on her shoulders. Oh, look out. Oh my God, look at her just bending her arm and her leg. They're not meant to bend that way. And Baszler coming at Candice again. Oh, God, drives the air right out of the lungs. And now, oh, Candice though. Candice is going to fight back. Almost takes her head off with a clothesline. Look at the enziguri. Couldn't find it. Oh no. Look out. Oh my God, look at the power. Gut wrench suplex. Rolls through. Amazing technique. Amazing power. Got her over again. Candice LeRae in huge trouble. Look at this. She faces up to her. Shot to the midsection. And oh no. Kira Fuda clutch. Locked in. It's deep. And it's deep enough that Candice LeRae has to tap out. She has to live to fight another day. Your time will come, Miss LeRae. But unfortunately tonight, it was all about Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler toyed with Candice to a point where she almost got her, but Kira Fuda clutch, all she wrote. Shayna Baszler is taking maximum momentum into the match at SummerSlam. We will be joining Roz from Film Production 816 for that match. And it is one of the most anticipated on the card, and here she comes. Peyton Royce still looking to try and get under the skin of Shayna Baszler. It is on at SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute, hey! Ruby Riott, who Peyton Royce defeated in the Mae Young Classic, and also the woman that took out her best friend Billie Kay. Peyton Royce not only has to deal with Shayna Baszler, the most dangerous woman on the planet, but now she's got the Riott Squad breathing down her neck as well. That is ridiculous, and Shayna Baszler just looks on. That's disgusting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the return episode of Monday Night Raw, after SummerSlam, a huge main event as Shinsuke Nakamura takes on Pete Dunne. And also, that ain't all, ladies and gentlemen. This week on SmackDown Live, Montez Ford gets his opportunity to be a singles performer. As Ricochet said he had a future in, he takes on the incomparable Rowan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is disgusting. We've just come back to the arena here live, and Shayna Baszler is just picking apart Candice LeRae. But hang on a minute. It's Candice LeRae's husband, Johnny Gargano. Gargano getting in the face of Shayna Baszler. Gargano is set to take on Drew McIntyre right here, right now. And he's coming out and defending his wife here. Shayna Baszler disrespectfully blows him a kiss. And this woman is really a piece of work. Johnny Gargano saving the day. And Candice LeRae saying, kick his ass for both of us. And later on, I'll kick hers. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. Johnny Wrestling in the bright lights, the brightest spotlight of them all on Monday Night Raw, to bring us home towards SummerSlam against the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. Palpable atmosphere, big fight feel. It's got combustible written all over it. Drew McIntyre has left the ultimate path of destruction. Kurt Angle, Aleister Black, Batista, some of the biggest and most dangerous names in the game. And he added Rusev to that list, who earlier tonight was called out by Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon said, I'll give you your match. But that's only because he has the confidence that Rusev won't even be fit to go, and that was at the hands of this man. Is there anybody more dangerous on the face of the planet than Drew McIntyre right now? I don't believe so. Drew McIntyre isn't afraid to go to that place. Drew McIntyre isn't afraid to get in your face. Drew McIntyre isn't afraid to end careers, end livelihoods. He doesn't care. He never will care. And McIntyre has got Johnny Wrestling, who has the heart of a lion, in the main event. Bring it home. Here we go. Bell rings, and we are underway. Gargano, oh, look out. The flashing is back. The flickering is back. We got a real insight as to what that means. I don't even want to utter the name, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even want to utter the name because I worry about the destruction that could be on the horizon. And I worry about the destruction that could be on the horizon for Johnny Gargano at the hands of Drew McIntyre as well, as he immediately pounds Johnny Gargano down into the corner. Man, this is unbelievable atmosphere in here in Grand Rapids. It's been an absolute pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. We are right there. We are so close to SummerSlam as Gargano rolls him through. Clinical Gargano. Shot to the back of the head. Gargano now picks him up. Oh, what a chop that was. Unbelievable chop, and another one. But McIntyre, he stood up to it. He didn't care. Oh, look out, McIntyre with a shot right to the back of Gargano. Man, Monday Night Raw has been something else tonight. Headbutt collapses him in. Now Gargano really finding out the hard way just what it takes and what Apollo Crews is going to be in for. Gargano's had his run-ins with Elite Sports Management himself, namely Chad Gable. Gargano was the rightful United States champion. He got injured by Chad Gable. Then he came back from his injury, went to enemy territory, and Gable, well, he kept hold of the United States Championship that was originally Johnny Gargano's. But Gargano took that fight to him. I'll tell you what, there was some antics along the way, but Gargano has continued to fight. He was called out by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns just said, you just play wrestler. That's all you do. You're just a fan who happened to get his foot in the door of the business, and that is all you are. Johnny Gargano has proven that he can take it to Roman Reigns as well, but I'll tell you what, he's getting taken to here by McIntyre. Man, those flickers are back. Again, I'm so concerned about the future of Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. If he comes back, I think we all know who I'm referring to. It's Drew McIntyre now. Is this going to toss Johnny Gargano across the ring? Destruction is upon us. There's a very dark cloud hanging over Monday Night Raw, and I think, namely, we've noticed that the flickers are only around. They're only around Drew McIntyre. And I think that tells you all you need to know. As McIntyre is telling Gargano all he needs to know, but he's not saying any words. He is just doing the talking with those balled up Super Bowl-like right hands and left hands. Look at that shot to Gargano again. Gargano is in some real big trouble here. He is in some real big trouble. Whips him in. Oh, Gargano leapt up, but it didn't matter. He saw it coming. And Drew McIntyre has just like that, so quickly, he takes control. McIntyre sends him in, looking for the back elbow, but Johnny got out of the way. This has got to be his opportunity here. Come on, Johnny. As Johnny Gargano has to search for that ultimate card here. What is he doing? Oh my God! Leaping DDT onto the LED board. And Gargano may have turned the tide here. That might be the lucky punch. That might be the lucky punch that gets it done. Drew McIntyre hasn't even moved. Gargano with the DDT. The crowd all stand up. They think it's done. I thought it was. I thought it was over. Gargano couldn't quite put him away. Gargano couldn't quite put him away. Hammering away on McIntyre. And now McIntyre, he's swinging wildly. He can't have all his faculties here. McIntyre is in huge trouble. He is rocked here, and Gargano can sense it. This is his opportunity. This is Johnny Gargano's opportunity here. All the way to the top. Gargano up and down. Missed the stomp though. Missed the stomp. McIntyre can't have anything left, but Gargano shifted the weight. Gargano, look out! Oh my God! Reverse Kenrana! Cover him, Johnny! You've got him! It's over! He's planted him right on top of his head again! Gargano's done the unthinkable! He couldn't get it! McIntyre's only instinct is to try and get back to his feet. And that's what he does. McIntyre fighting on instinct alone. But Gargano has him right where he wants him. McIntyre is stunned. All it took was that DDT. On the apron. And it has turned this match on its head. Johnny wrestling, showing that he can hang. And Johnny wrestling now. Dragging him to the middle of the ring. Gargano escaping on McIntyre. This is it. Johnny Gargano is going to do the unthinkable here in the main event of Monday Night Raw. He's going to need to try and find a way out. And oh, another knee. And oh, and a shot there. McIntyre, just like Shayna Baszler did, able to get out. McIntyre picks him up on instinct alone. Throws him damn near out of the ring. Throws him damn near out of the ring. And McIntyre, future shock DDT. Just like that. Ends it. 1, 2. Got him. No! Somehow, some way, Johnny Gargano kicks out. McIntyre cannot believe it. It's ebbed and flowed. Gargano got so close, but McIntyre has snapped. Oh no. McIntyre has that look in his eye. McIntyre has that look in his eye. We've seen this look so many times before. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Roman Reigns is here. Roman Reigns is here, and McIntyre's just gone back in the ring and said, have at him. I didn't even care about the result. Reigns is lining up Gargano. Reigns is lining up Gargano. No. Leapfrog from Gargano. Oh, no. Claymore. Claymore. Opportunistic Claymore kick to Gargano, and McIntyre picks up a massive win. Roman Reigns wanted to spear Gargano out of his boots, but I think he got the result he wanted regardless. Roman Reigns went for the spear. Gargano leapt over the top. McIntyre got him as he slid into the ring with a Claymore. And Drew McIntyre, ladies and gentlemen, takes the ultimate freight train-like momentum into SummerSlam. These flickers seem to be intensifying. But there's nothing more intense than the road to SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. It is unbelievable. Oh no. Wait a minute. Again?